my name's Fox. So again, I'm Fox, and it's been a long time coming, but this is Bowser versus Eggman, which I don't know why Eggman's second, but whatever. But apparently, Styro, who's a frequent commenter, asked me to react to this, which, yeah, screw it, why not? And plus, like, Eggman's pretty cool. Eggman's pretty cool. Honestly, I think Jim Carrey's version has made me really like him a lot more too, though. And I did like his kind of like how he picked robots in Sonic X, and also apparently there are different characters pop up in this too, such as Metal. I don't know if Sage is in this, and my buddy and my faves, Infinite. I hope he has a long and great career in this. Anyways, let's begin in 3, 2.
Snap and Prize Picks.
Coming up. Fight! Death Battle.
Bowser versus...
Also, mind you, I usually don't watch a lot of Death Battle, mostly because, I like a lot of times after certain points, I kind of I was like, I don't really like these matchups. Like, I know it's beating a dead horse, but just saying, I think Key should count as magic, even though, like, technically in the Dragon Ball Z universe, Key is not considered magic. I think it's still a supernatural force, therefore it's something that should break through Superman's defense. But in any case,
Dr. Eggman,
the king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And
hell yeah.
Alone.
he's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
I kind of like it when you guys are just missing body voices.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
And?
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself.
I ain't gonna lie, I like Bowser a little. I like Bowser, at least, from the movie, at least. That's probably the one best thing I liked from that movie. The Mario movie's okay. It's not, like, really good to write home about, but it's okay.
Better known as Bowser.
The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world.
Interesting.
The Koopa clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Full name, King Bowser Koopa, age 34 years. Really? He's only 34 years old. Height 10 feet tall, 305 centimeters. Family Bowser Jr., Kamek, Koopalings, his dead brother. He has a brother? Hobbies, golf, go-karts, tennis, putting on a crown that makes him look like Peach. Best version of him. Actually, that's the reason why I like Bowser more. Favorite food, cake, drumstick, steak. Loves Princess Peach, his family. Hates the Mario Brothers Yoshi swimming.
Bowser wanted a different world, but Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry
I actually have Mario Odyssey. I've never played it. I should play it one of these times.
him and his dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario Brothers. However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spike shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can
FYI, a really fun playthrough of Nintendo 64 Mario, Lytharos, where it's like co-op and he plays as Sonic. Fucking great. He even does a point where Sonic runs up a friggin' spire. It's so badass.
scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning.
Okay. It's gonna be one of those videos, ain't it?
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
Takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth with a snap.
Fire breath, immense strength, inhale, size alteration, magic, duplication, elemental evocation, reality warping, shape-shifting, teleportation, time travel, transmutation. Can you just do that regularly? Enhanced forms. Dream Bowser, okay. Dry Bowser, I know that one. Fury Bowser, I know that one. Meowser Bowser, I kind of know that one.
Inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark magic.
Hell yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual.
Object of the game description. One day, the kingdom of the peaceful mushroom were invaded by the Koopa and a tribe of turtles, famous for their black magic. The quiet, peace-loving mushroom people were turned into mere stone bricks, even field horse hair plants, and Mushroom Kingdom fell to ruin. The only one who can undo the magic of the mushroom people and return to the normal selves is Princess Toadstool, the daughter of the Mushroom King, which we never see, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, she is presently in the hands of the Great Koopa Turtle King. Mario the hero story, maybe. Here's about the Mushroom People's plight. Is that the quest to free the Mushroom Princess from evil from Brooklyn. Koopa, restore the fallen kingdom of the Mushroom People. You are Mario. I am. It's up to you to save the Mushroom People from the black magic of the Koopa. Why's it gotta be black? No.
Even describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart.
I got wow, was frozen in stone.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no, I stole those coins fair and square.
Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star
Boomstick playing Wario makes sense. According to Miyamoto, Paper Mario is canon. Mainline games reference it and vice versa. In these games, Bowser resists time. What? Time stops and his star rod matches the star spirits created Dream Kingdom.
Clown cars, you name
Holy
it.
shit.
This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's
I never
talking
want to
about
play the
having
Paper
a
Mario games.
4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Goombas,
right.
Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry.
The
Some
Doopas.
with wings, some
The
in
Boopas.
shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha Plants, Bloopers, and Lakitus use their...
Let's see. Generals, Bowser Jr., Elite Trio, Kamek, King Bob-omb, King Boo, Kami Koopa, King Goomba, Koopalings, and Petey Piranha. Oh, wow. Are these actually, like, rankings in this? Holy shit. I didn't realize it was this deep. Troops, Chain Chomp, Charge and Chuck, Goomba, Hammer Bro, Koopa Troopa, Magic Koopa, Piranha Plant, Shy Guy, Wiggler. Airship Fleet, Bob-omb, Brutals, Bullet Bill, Lakita, Loka, Likuta, Para Units, Aquatic Forces, Blooper, okay, Cheap, Hucket, Crab, Mare, Rip Van Fish, Undead Horde, Boo, Bone Piranha Plant, Dry Bone, Mr. I, Peepa, Literal Rocks, Bomp, Flomp, Romp, Thwomp, Wallop, Wimp, and Womp. I'm seeing a pattern.
Their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey, by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, Shy Guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas
Really?
make frequent use of Tanuki Tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though
Of
no one's
course.
as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement.
So is Bowser his actual legitimate son, though? Because if the other ones were adopted, is he his actual legit son?
Remember his
Like, well,
escapades-
well, biological son. Let me say that. They're all his legit kids.
Shadow Mario, he terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju.
Hell yeah.
To crush whatever bully's target smack.
Bowser is pretty badass, I ain't gonna lie. I do like Bowser.
Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit.
Oh,
Taking
shit.
into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of...
Even without his giant-sized Bowser skills, to Mario, who can lasso celestial objects, freeze the suns with the ice flower, and escape a black hole, which requires fast and light speed.
TNT. Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven
I love Eggman, don't get me wrong, but how the fuck is he ever supposed to compete with this shit?
so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars,
Then again, Eggman has created bots that can literally control and manipulate black holes. If they gave him the Time Eater...
to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps
Interesting.
cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark
Really?
magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the
Holy
king
shit.
imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra power
Is BLJ when you go backwards going up the stairs? Dreamstone, Flying Castle, or Arsenal of Dreamstone, Flying Castles, Galaxy Generator, Koopa Clown Car, Power Stars, Grand Stars, Pure Hearts. What? Star Rods. He can summon Kingdom Hearts? Wonder Flowers, Power Ups, Cat Bell, Double Cherry, Super Crown, Metal Box, and many, many more. Super Crown. Oh my God! If we see Bowsette.
powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dreamstone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny Power Stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant Power Stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferry
Interesting.
Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's
I did not know Lumas were actually connected to Power Stars. Huh. Wait, does that mean they die when Mario, uses their power? Multiple Mario characters have performed similar universe-traversing feats, which is Millennium Star, Dribble, Spitz, and Prankster Comet.
489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thanks, Space God, that
Rosalina survived this cosmic implosion and implied to have witnessed multiple Big Bangs. Bowser has directly battled Rosalina in several games after the events of Super Mario Galaxy, suggesting a comparable level of power.
Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He
Oh,
was
shit.
destroyed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's
Conquered most of the universe twice, harnessed the power of the Grand Stars, flew through the sun and other galaxies, completed 61,000 plus ton castle, battled the extra dimensional Kulik. Kulek survived being thrown across the planet, helped Mario save the extra kingdom, defeat Mario, Luigi, Yoshi into it. Am I missing something? What the fuck is Eggman gonna do here? I love Eggman, don't get me wrong, but what the hell, man? The best I can think of is, if we go Sonic Prime, he has his shattered form. You also have, if you go with the movies, you have his chaos form. Technically his super form, but his chaos form. And then you have, his creations. You have Infinite, who has the Ruby, the Phantom Ruby, Metal Sonic, who can copy abilities. So, if anything, Metal Sonic should be able to do a good chunk of damage. Because Metal Sonic can copy copies of biological data and power and stuff like that. I think he should be able to copy most of Bowser's abilities. I think. I'm not sure if magic actually counts on that note. I think it does. I think he can copy that. Well, because at least Metal Sonic could copy in Sonic Rivals, if I'm remembering that correct. I think it's Sonic Rivals. He could copy their special abilities. I think were those special abilities regular? Because then again, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Anyways, let's keep going.
It's no wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him. Ride or dies that can't be swayed against
Nice try,
him.
but it's pretty powerful.
Are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but against him.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Did I read that already? It's fine. Yeah.
Really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him. Ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
oh. Are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually work together, they legitimately conquer
Those who took your special one picked up this power star
most of the known universe.
and discovered the power across the universe.
So,
He's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space
Suddenly warping through space and time, King
and
Bowser
time
appears.
to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king.
Hell yeah. I do like Bowser a lot.
this battle is sponsored
I don't give a shit what it's sponsored by.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your
Hell yeah!
ears.
All official material related to a character is applied to analysis unless found a contradictory primary source. This includes English translations, certain alternate media, theatrical releases, and crossovers. What? What? Hold on, no! You gave Archie Sonic a shit ton of things. Wait, it's non-applicable. Does that mean like, wait a minute, hold on. I gotta look at what non-applicable means exactly. Hold on. Non-applicable meaning. Non-applicable means something is not relevant or applicable and does not need to be completed. Hold on. That's bullshit. Non-applicable means information is not relevant or cannot be provided a specific question. What? Come on, that's bullshit. You're gonna give Bowser all of this, but then you're gonna cut that out but then you have other fights like Super Saiyan. Goku versus Superman, where you pull from different realities and other bullshit. Come on now, don't boo that. Boo.
Imagine a world of endless possibility, where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting? Now imagine a better world.
Unless I'm misreading something, but yes, use everything. I want to see Chaos Eggman.
Proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But whiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Downloading.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's
He's-
Ivo Robotnik.
He is the Eggman. He's got the master plan. He is the Eggman.
Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who
Hell
sought
yeah.
to create world peace through
Professor Robot. I actually like how they changed the greatest scientist genius of all time and the creator of Shadow. Hell yeah! Unlike his grandson, Dr. Eggman, he was driven by benevolent ambitions, designed a space colony arc, a variety of devices that could use the Chaos Emeralds.
technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that.
I never really knew my cousin Maria. Everyone spoke of her like she was very special. All that love for someone who was gone when I was right there. Oh, wow, I missed that. So he's actually jealous of Maria. Huh.
Boo-hoo.
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world,
That's a
he
cool image.
would conquer it to get the attention he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish
Full name Dr. Ivo Robotnik, age 50 plus years, height 6 feet 1 inch, Family Journal Robotnik, Maria Robotnik, Eggman Nega, which is his grandkid? It might actually be his son. And Sage, his daughter! Occupation, CEO of Eggman Industries, Meteor Tech. Actually, if Sage became like a surrogate Maria to Shadow, that'd be kind of badass. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Not so much like her replacement fully, in that sense, but like someone else that he chooses to protect and everything. That'd actually be kind of cool. Hobbies, archaeology, history, woodworking, favorite food, egg dogs, egg candy. I'm seeing something's, pattern. Poppin' Eggcorn, this delicious banana. What the fuck? Loves himself, Agent Stone, his daughter. Oh, wait, no! Are we gonna go with the movie? Hell yeah! Hell yes! Do it! Hates that hedgehog! Also cold soup.
Eggman Land, a capital of science. And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. And he's a very sore loser.
But
okay, hold on a minute. I was like, there's the Death Egg, but come on, I got the Eggman. Also, I just got the Death Egg today, actually. That's a Christmas gift.
just like any good
birthday
experiment,
gift.
the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
Yeah,
He's
birthday
created
gift.
plenty
No,
of
Christmas gift.
knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a
no, birthday
cloning ray,
gift.
mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then
Wait a
there's
minute.
the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living.
I'm sorry, wait, hold on, cut back.
He invented a spatial
I have this latest and greatest version here. A trip through one of these should shatter your atoms into oblivion. Ha, my traps are separated in very precious wispin from normal space. You can't touch me. You and your precious wispin from normal space can't touch me. Interesting. Separated you and your precious. So he's talking to Whisper there, it looks like.
displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombie.
So pretty much roboticizing, but with a zombie twist.
It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made
Shows what you know. There is no vaccine. Then but how are you going to protect us from the infection? He wasn't.
himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping
Wait, he did it or he did?
Man never.
virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it.
Oh, okay, he didn't.
That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. That's not that one image of Sonic with the decoy. That's from Frontiers, which that's a fake. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Okay, I got the comics myself.
decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's like
It's actually one of them I don't want to move because I'm not saging. Metal down.
wait for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
So I was like, we confers that the Hyper Go-On black hole had an event horizon and a wisp energy comprising its manipulated gravity. Space station, Schwarzschild radius.
I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug
Oh, shut up! That thing's freaking cool.
it into big bad mechs like
Hold on a minute. That mech literally has a hey. Let me give you my. I'm fighting a freaking chaos blast.
Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose
I need to get a Death Egg robot. I have.
giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for
Hell
a
yeah.
long list of combat situations. Some look like
whatever.
knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the
Nega Wisp armor. Okay, he has a lot. The thing is, though, this isn't that rich, that cartooniness level that Bowser has, so it very much does still seem one-sided, but...
wisps. And then there's the orbital base, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which
Really?
can annihilate stars. Woof! Oh,
Wow, it's funny because I was just wondering today, like, wait, what does the I was like, 'cause I know the Death Egg, but I'm thinking, like, the Eclipse Cannon is kind of, like, Sonic's Death Star. Does the Death Egg actually have, like, the canon of the Death Star? But, like, does the Death Egg have anything like that? And not somebody get that answer.
Oh, Constellation, gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah.
Big Arms, Death Egg, Orbital Station, and then Final Egg Blaster. I guess that's the canon. Death Egg Robot, E-Mech, Egg Dragoon, Egg Emperor, Eggmobile. I just hope with teleportation attachment.
The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God.
Egg Salamander, powered by the Soul Emeralds, can create spatial rifts. Wait, Soul Emeralds? The fuck? Oh, maybe that's in the comics, I'm guessing. Egg Wizard, made with the power of the Jewel Deceptor. I mean, there's some Sonic lore that I don't even know what the hell. I'm sure there's probably a lot of IDW stuff, which I'm still getting into. I actually got 2 trades for Christmas. So. Egg Viper, Egg Wyvern, Negawis Armor, I know that one. Time Eater. So the entity that controls space and time, converted into a manageable cyborg by 2 Eggmen.
I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean...
He has no wife. I miss my wife, Tails. As the name implies, Dr. Eggman is a doctor that looks like an egg, as well as having an unfeasibly high IQ of 300. Eggman is a romanticist, a feminist, and self-professed gentleman. Sadly, his charms are often difficult to spot through phenomenal laughter that accomplishes his maniacal declarations of the world domination. So he's a feminist. That's awesome. Not always finding ways to stop his diabolical plots, but as with all great arch enemies, Eggman now sees Sonic as more of a rival than a threat.
I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not, but what
I love it.
about Infinite?
Infinite!
They might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
Hey, Bill!
The Eggman Empire.
Also, I'm pretty sure I just saw, not Nine, I can't remember his name. Kit?
Built his own
Yeah, that's Kit. No, where's Surge?
army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
Hell yeah.
Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit, the hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The
Hell
army
yeah.
has a wide variety of troops.
Leaders, Decoy, Infinite, hell yeah. Metal Sonic, fuck yeah. Orbot, Cubot, Sage, hell yeah. Badniks, Batbot, Buzz Bomber, Caterkiller, Chopper, Coconuts, Crab Meat, Egg Robo, Hotaru, Draws, Motobog, Orbonauts, Rexon, Valkeen, Super Badnik, Death Crab, Hard Boiled Heavies, Lady, Bug Boss, Uber Caterkiller, E-Series, E101 Beta, E102 Chaos Gamma. Okay, I think that was from Adventure. E212 Phi, E1000, E2000R. Don't even call Omega, because Omega will come kick your ass for you. For everyone. Metal Series, Mecha Sonic, Mecha Knuckles, Tails Doll, Rocket Metal, Shadow Android. Egg Pawn Series, Egg Bishop, Egg Chaser, Egg Hammer, Egg Knight, Egg Pawn. I didn't know there was like actual categories. Holy shit. Egg Fleet, Egg Carrier, Final Fortress, Marco Gun Ships. I guess he's working with Shinra and Sky Fortress.
Even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite
Hell yeah.
Maker, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic, and then
In Sonic CD, Sonic dodges light beam from Hotaru's. The Japanese manual states he reached light speed to use the game's time travel mechanic. Sonic also outpaces light speed Scion Wisp in Sonic Colors DS. Interesting.
some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogram.
Eggman repaired me, removed the rebelliousness from my coding. Eggman repaired me, removed the rebelliousness from my coding. But you know, we've clashed since then. He decided to upgrade me to this form once again. I was to be his greatest weapon in the final battle.
Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his
Ah, shit. And of course, you'd ruin my loathsome copy.
Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, chaos control.
He could even
if he can copy chaos control, I think you should be able to copy any power-ups. Because Shadow needs a Chaos Emerald to do that. Technically speaking, he needs a power-up to use his chaos abilities. So, like, I feel like that should count. Or maybe it's just along the lines of, like, an energy sword? I don't know. I don't know, does Metal need a Chaos Emerald to do Chaos Control if he just copies Shadow's bio?
Silver Psychokinesis, and with enough Chaos Energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic. Silver Psychokinesis.
Including unique powers like Shadow's time stop
that could still be a biological thing.
Technique, chaos control.
He could even copy Silver Psychokinesis, and with enough Chaos Energy,
he powers too, if I remember correctly.
Up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Hell yeah.
Everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction.
Hell yeah!
I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King!
And when used...
Pretty much, I'm going to go ahead and guess that it's pretty much along the lines of Infinite. How... Shadow, can you hold Infinite? Don't drop him, please. Don't drop him. You're gonna drop him. You're gonna drop him. You're gonna drop him. You're gonna drop him. I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put Infinite there. Actually, I got that. There, he's right there. Alright. But yeah, I don't really honestly understand how that works either, but I'm gonna go ahead and guess maybe it just tricks the mind enough to the point where you feel like the sun is getting dropped on you when it's not, I'm guessing.
On the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Lightman form. Yep,
what?
Apparently Super Eggman...
What? Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Let me listen to this one more time.
And with enough Chaos Energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal.
Somehow this mysterious gem caused that hallucination that could be useful for her to be research tool.
The Phantom Ruby alters reality.
Weapon that takes control of people's visual depth perception to feed false information to the brain, creating a new reality for... Yeah, so it pretty much tricks the brain itself into thinking this is happening when it's not. That's what it does.
Reality by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King!
And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Lightman form.
When did this happen?
Yep, apparently...
When did this happen? I want to know when the fuck this happened. And what the hell is with this? December... What the hell is this? Why is this down here?
Form. Yep, apparently...
With a Phantom Ruby prototype, weeks of preparation, Super Eggman could manipulate memories, fight on par with Supersonic, summon imitations of other monsters and worlds such as Perfect Chaos and Green Hills.
Super Eggman is canon, though it is...
The cognitive friction energy flying in from all over the world, received by this antenna, reflected gently and gathered at the tip of the glass tower in the center. The energy that converged there was then seen to descend intermittently and be stored in succession in a bulging portion at the base of the tower. The three of them cowered with their heads in their hands, not having time to pay attention to the anomaly around them. Eggman's triumphant voice descended from above them. Ho ho ho! Were you shocked as you watched and heard all that? This is the miracle of my ultimate weapon, Eggfield! It really is a modified Phantom Ruby prototype. Just as I thought, if I had put this on, I'll have the power once again. This is another worldly space where I can change the word line that failed me a long time ago, because I was a little careless in the proper one. That won't. I can even overwrite memories of this planet and all who live on it.
It is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has.
With the Phantom Ruby prototype, Weisberg. Okay.
He's used the jeweled scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion...
Cloning device, Chaos Emeralds. Let's see, Arsenal. Cloning device, Chaos Emeralds. Dark Rings, Egg Field, Hyper Go-On, Jetpacks, Jeweled Scepter, Laser Guns, Metal Virus, Mind Control Ray, Nightmare Fuel, Phantom Ruby, Shrink Ray, Soul Emerald, Spatial Disruption Trap, Superform, Lightman, Teleporters, Time Reversal Machine, Time Zones, and more.
He's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and built, and eventually he built something that started to build on him.
Hell yeah.
Sage was originally...
Also, I don't know his name, the scientist side guy. His audio suddenly got a little bit... mind you, I'm sure my audio isn't the greatest either, but his audio suddenly sounded like it was peaking.
Designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter...
My latest greatest artificial intelligence will make short work of the ancient cybersecurity, and then all their fantastic achievements will be mine to control.
She was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans.
Are we gonna see Bowser kill a child? I don't like that.
All at once to defeat the massive titans.
And
hell yeah.
You can barely remember where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines.
I take the time to program lifelike personalities into some minions. All it does is frustrate me just once. I'd like one creation to fill me with pride instead of regret. The relics of it on Starfall Island are staggeringly advanced. Maybe one, as I take them for my own, I can finally craft the ultimate creation. So it's interesting. So here's the thing too, like we're going off topic and whatever. I really like Infinite. Especially if you don't add, especially when you erase the Shadow DLC that was obviously added like very late in advance. It was not part of the original story, along with and erase the comics that have it that Infinite's just some dude who got angry at Shadow. If you actually, he was pretty much is Eggman's attempt at creating Shadow, his own Shadow. But instead of using the Chaos Emeralds, he used the Phantom Ruby instead. And he even goes by the Ultimate Mercenary moniker. So like, Infinite will, in a sense, really should have been like, his Eggman's version of Project Shadow. I will accept, though, that Sage is probably the more perfected version of that. And I like that idea. Create the ultimate creation. Create ultimate creation, which is his daughter. That's freaking cool. I like that. I like the idea that Sage is also creation. And also, because Sage isn't really a machine, she's a program that can control other machines. So, having her be like his ultimate creation honestly works also as well. I like that. Because then you have Metal, who's mechanical, Sage, who's software, and then you have someone like Infinite, who's a biological modified, bioorganic. Yeah, organic one. So that's pretty neat. And, Shadow's organic, but it's his grandfather's, and Sonic's just naturally born.
Beings with personality lacking. But Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good daddy.
Hold on, wait a minute.
To lose. In essence...
Sage told the funniest joke during her report. God, I'm 40 minutes in. I'm sorry this day is so long. How fast can Sonic screw things up instantly? He's the fastest thing alive. I tell you that she's a chip off the old block. Well, for a program, I mean, it's not like she's alive or family or...
A sort of daughter.
Let's go, Dad.
So, like any
these two are great siblings. I love that.
Daddy gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald
conquered most of the planet once, harnessed the power of the Chaos Emeralds, broke the moon with the Eclipse Cannon, but that technically was his grandfather's work. Eggmobile blew flew to the moon in seconds, destroyed the guardian units of nations. Oh, so yeah, gun's gone. But I guess it's rebuilding itself now that I'm thinking about it. No, Forces happens after generations, so gun's gone. Led some beloved villains, and Zavok. Has helped Sonic the Hedgehog save the world. Defeated Sonic, Tails, Starline, and Tremble. Really? You're gonna add he loves you're gonna love that he loves Agent Stone, but you're not gonna add in his Chaos form from Sonic 2?
Can shift content.
So yeah, they're not counting Archie and all that. Damn.
All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which...
Yeah, but none of this is really reaching, again, the level of insanity that is Bowser. That's the thing that sucks.
ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short,
so I can kind of see how this battle's going to go. Holy shit, it's 40 minutes. That's probably one of my longest videos.
Worlds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled
In Sonic Rush, the Chaos Emeralds could have destroyed the universe when reacting to the Soul Emeralds. Also, super forms utilizing Chaos Scale above the speed of the Paradox Prism. Also, super forms utilize Chaos Scale above the speed of the Paradox Prism and the Time Eater, destroying the universe in less than 10 seconds.
Universe. And eating the End. A primordial entity so mighty, even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of 1 emerald can shift continents.
Yeah.
All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris.
Super forms utilize Chaos Scale above the speed of the Paradox Prism and Time Eater, destroying the universe in less than 10 seconds.
Who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across
Omnidirectional spatial distortion of the Sonic universe.
multiple timelines in about 20 seconds. Or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though, while Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well,
I'm
recall
sure
how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Ooh, that would be cool! But then who would be the big bad then? After, if Eggman does turn good, at least for a time, who would take over for, I guess you could make Metal become Neo Metal, him being the main bad guy for a minute. I don't really think you can make another big bad that would replace Eggman, but that would be interesting.
Nah, Eggman will always have a harebrained
Thank you, Metal Starline. You're fired.
scheme behind his cufflinks.
Oh,
So
shit.
watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Oh, come on. Eggman didn't do that shit. That was Shadow. Don't take Shadow's thing. He is the Eggman. He's got the master plan. God, 40 minutes and we just got over the
Will,
recap.
you gotta help me.
What up?
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Time for a death battle!
Is Eggman the one in the dress? Operation Catfish.
To make an announcement. This territory is now the base for...
Wait a minute. Do that. Operation Catfish was successful. Oh, and that's a Sonic movie. Actually, that's a Sonic reference. Yeah, that's a Sonic movie reference.
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke. I am Dr. Eggman, your new genius overlord.
Oh, shit.
This.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, look, this is the movie. This is the movie Egg Drones. What is this music? And also, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to lower the audio a lot. I'm gonna turn on the subtitles. Oh, auto-generated? Never mind. I saw that. Dry Bowser.
You call these toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot.
His power is without peer.
My boy!
Ultimate strength.
Oh shit! Infinite! No! Hell yeah! Oh, are you shitting me? She literally switched items. Are you kidding me?
It's too late.
Also, I feel like the chaos, the Phantom Ruby, even if you destroy it, should release a good shock amount of power that should just blow Bowser up there.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you planned.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. Showtime.
Jesus, that music! I want to play this music. Metal! Sage, hit him with the death! Hit him with the death beam! Jaeger versus Kaiju, hell yeah! Sage! Metal! Yeah! Get him, Metal!
How dare you keep your hands off my...
Ah, shit! Metal!
Sage! The Death Egg! Max power!
That's kinda cool.
Curses! Sage! Fire it again!
Oh, come on. Yeah, I kinda figured.
So long, Doctor!
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, no shit. Again, like, mind you, the animations are great, it's a cool fight, but yeah, no shit, Eggman's not gonna win. Especially if you don't give him this, especially if he doesn't use the Chaos form. But even then, that's still pretty much. I think Metal going Neo Metal Sonic probably is the, unless he goes like transforms now. Neo Metal Sonic going Sewer is like the showing that like even a super form can't really beat Bowser, I guess. I don't know. I just know that, yeah, of course, obviously, no bullshit, yeah, because he was doing cartoony shit of like the going into a black hole and coming back out perfectly unscathed. Yeah, no shit. Eggman isn't gonna lose in that.
This
Are they taking Jabba? I mean, what's happening here?
war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it
No, that's exactly why they won. Because they're cartoony. Being cartoony is... Bugs Bunny is one of the strongest characters that fought like Superman and shit, I'm pretty sure. Like, Him and Godzilla, actually, I think. But yeah, like...
It turns out Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down.
Yeah, no
Strap
shit.
in. This one's a lot, so we'll break it down into 5 categories.
Really? Literally, you answered it. Mario's characters are more cartoony. That's it. That's the end of it.
First up is physical stats. Bowser pretty handedly outmatched any of Eggman's usual mechs.
Bowser's space traversing vehicles match the speed of Eggman's vehicles. Both had arguments for incalculable speeds given equal levity, both to potentially scale above dimensional manipulation feats, and its Flux, Eraser, Magician, and Jin and Void. Wait a minute, if we were counting movie version, if he was using his egg flame thing from the first movie that had Sonic's quill in that, technically speaking, he could stop time. At least that movie had high enough speed.
Like the Egg Dragoon or the Death Egg Robot.
The Death Egg Robot could level cities. Bowser could punch a castle out of orbit.
Yeah, exactly.
The Death Egg could destroy stars, but Yoshi could match that level of power, and Bowser's strength is certainly above the green dinosaurs. Plus, while both Bowser and Eggman's tech survived black holes, Bowser's was much larger.
So, he may win stats, but this could change with their powers. With so many items and minions, that could make all that a moot point.
Aside from power-up items, both could manipulate minds, create duplicates, and alter space-time. However, Bowser had a significant edge in having access to the majority of his abilities at all times.
Yeah.
Eggman can do some crazy stuff, but only across different mechs, fortresses, or space bases. Bowser's all natural. He's got all his best powers built in, and he ain't even a robot.
Meaning he wins the war of attrition. He even had counters for battle enders like the Metal Virus and Spatial Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons, and both backfired in the past.
Wait, what are they?
He even had counters for battle enders like the Metal Virus and Spatial Displacement Trap. Context matters for those weapons.
But the rate that's spreading is considerably slow.
And both back.
Don't get passive aggressive with me. If you're going to ride my coattails, then you better have my back. All I'm saying, sir, is that in hindsight, it would have been smart to have failsafe metal virus mutating beyond your control. I am the ultimate. I look like I can't really displace your body, but with the city's computer systems offline, you all shifted back into normal space. That I thought that you guys were back now. That's what matters. Now let's get out of here.
Fired in the past, but more importantly, Bowser could simply reverse the effects with his transmutation magic. Conversely, most of Eggman's
Did they use the metal virus? I totally didn't see that part.
robots could get turned into, say, a frog or a block with no reliable way back. Bowser takes the edge in powers.
But definitely not for intelligence. Come
No,
on,
intelligence,
you have a
Eggman wins
4-digit
that, but
IQ,
still.
Bowser? Really? That's cute. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bowser's not an idiot, usually. Just really, really clumsy. Poor fella.
Meanwhile, Eggman's an engineering genius who rarely ever gets bested by...
It is kind of really insane if you really, really think about it. That when you really think about it, this dumbass built this by himself. He built this by himself. He built her by himself. He figured out how to manipulate this crystal to give to this dumbass by himself. Also, Evident was kind of badass. And I was like, what? Put you back there.
by brains.
Easy dub. Now, let's talk trump cards.
As in, items so powerful they could decide the entire outcome on their own.
The Phantom Ruby was super dangerous.
Achieving Super Eggman in the Egg Field required weeks of energy gathering a modified Phantom Ruby prototype. But to turn the Chaos Eggman from the movies, it only took the Master Emerald. Mind you, the Master Emerald did have all 7 Chaos Emeralds in it, but then again, you also had all 7 Chaos Emeralds there, so you could just give him the Chaos form anyways, but you know, whatever. And also, are you gonna redo all the Sonic fights too? Well, actually, I think Sonic won all those fights anyways and would always win them no matter what, because Sonic's just ridiculously powerful. That's like the kind of thing, like, Sonic is so stupidly powerful, yeah, no shit, he could defeat Mario. Pretty sure he won the Mario fights, he better have. But Eggman, yeah, I can definitely see Eggman losing to Bowser because of how cartoonish Bowser is comparatively. Eggman Egg Field required weeks of energy gathering, modified the Phantom Ruby prototype. Bowser using the universal range in a short time. Bowser can also warp stars without power-ups. Also, Super Eggman was countered by positive chaos energy, which shares similarities with the pure hearts.
Dangerous, but specifically targets perceptions. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real, the ruby affected a whole. Unlike Bowser's Wonder Flower, which mucks up reality for real.
Yeah, I don't know. That's still buggy because it would still be real to Bowser with using the Phantom Ruby. Like, it would still feel real. Like, if you got, it's the whole thing of, like, you know, you get shot, but the illusion is so real, you actually do get shot and you do die. Like, I don't know.
The ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time
Wait, why the hell? I like the alternate scenarios, but also, why didn't we see that in the fight?
Meter.
Their most prized possessions was
Cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
their most
Cleaning up Super Flower, which mucks up reality for real. The ruby affected a whole planet, but the Wonder Flower had the power to alter the universe. Also, the Dreamstone's ability to wish anything out of existence would have no problem cleaning up Super Neo Metal Sonic or Time Eater.
Their most prized possessions was a tougher call. Together, the Chaos Emeralds can break the universe, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably,
But, okay. What's the difference between the Grand Star and just the regular Super Star? Because the thing is, the Star Power-Up. Mario, yeah. Superstar, I want to look at what the Grand Star. What is the difference with the Grand Star? Let me see. Actually, you know what? I can... Grand Stars are large, powerful power stars, sometimes appearing in the Mario franchise. Appearance of Grand Stars are used to provide power to the 6 domes of Onward Comet Observatory, thereby allowing the player to reach more galaxies, and then Grand Stars still allow their... Has emblem throughout many Grand Stars that include Mario Tennis. No, because I'm trying to think, because, like, even, like, the Grand Star is just literally a bigger power star. The Power Star ends eventually, and it's very weird. Like, Sonic has an equivalent to the Power Star, and it's like the TV box that has the little stardust in it. I can't remember the name of the exact power, but that ability, which pretty much the equivalent to the Power Star. Like, here's at least how I see it: the Power Star does not equivalent to Supersonic. The Power Star equates to maybe Supersonic for 5 seconds, and then it disappears. I don't know.
probably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars are far more plentiful.
Yeah, but they're far less usable. Like, they're far less time to use for it.
Arguably not as much given
This creature will consume all existing time.
the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars, but so can the Grand Stars. Arguably not as much given the Emerald scaling to Solaris, though Power Stars and Grand Stars
7 Chaos Emeralds, 60 plus Shrine Spread, Power Stars, Grand Stars, 20.
are far more plentiful. Clearly this is getting fairly
Alternate scenario.
abstract, and both had multiple options that could win the day instantly, so the safest bet is to call this category a tie.
Which means it's finally time.
I wouldn't, because unless the Power Stars allow access to a super form that lasts longer than like 20 seconds, it does not comparable, because those will burn up way quicker. Is the idea that, oh yes, you can keep using more Power Stars, because also that same point, like, when you have to then go back and grab more, or all this other shit, like, I'm pretty sure the power-ups don't stack, so you can't just have multiple of them there, where, as long as you have rings, your super form is active constantly. Like, I don't know, whatever. Pure Hearts counter the Time Meter and Paradox Prism, as they can restore space and time and nullify destructive forces like the Chaos Heart. These scales for the multiverses are theoretically infinite in scope, sharing similar cosmological interpretations based on statements from both series.
Time to compare their armies. Eggman seems deadlier at first glance.
Cartoon logic.
Look at all those buzzsaws and rockets. Metal Sonic's speed and power alone could solo most of the Koopa Troop, but the Eggman Empire lacked something Bowser had in spades. Teamwork
Family.
and loyalty.
It's all about family, Eggman. It's all about family, Sonic. We finally showed an opening doctor. Well, what? Eggman turns at the sound. Voices see infinite fluttering. It's dazzling. It's causing core and hands filing faintly. For a distance, you owe me a lot, you know. I'll use this to get even. Wait! Give it back! Wait up! Hold it right there! Infinite. Having ignored Eggman's desperate pleas, they left the scene, lands on the side of a lava pool at the bottom of the ravine, gazed absentmindedly at the he is taking. What is this from?
Eggman is a
I want to know what this is from. He took full control of my robots. He kicked me out of my own base. What has happened when you don't plan for it?
notoriously terrible team player. His alliances are practically guaranteed to fall apart.
Hell, in Sonic Generations, he could barely manage working with himself.
Eggman's army is designed
After we beat Eggman and forces, we broke the Eggman Empire's control over our world. The Badnik army remained, but not as a unified threat. Any attacks seemed more like accidents and
to
aggression.
be controlled by just him. To Eggman, it's hard
Eggman has been betrayed by Shadow, Chaos, Metal Sonic. What? Does Chaos really count? I feel like Chaos kind of is like a deity that doesn't really give a shit. Metal Sonic, Mecha Sonic, Mecha Knuckles, Gamma, Omega, Germ Roll, the Deadly Sin. We get it, the hard-boiled heavy. Starline, Trip, Eggman, Nega, Jesus, Mother Whiz, Infinite, more. Yikes. Here's where the metal virus will distribute healthy regular blood. Perfected. No more hunger.
harder to command
No more free will. It is our dream to leave this island. I actually have this comic. I'm still reading it.
than those with free will. Hence his rivalry with the free-natured Sonic.
Meanwhile, the Koopa Troop follows Bowser because they actually like him. They train really hard to cover each other's weak points.
Giving them plenty of advantages as this war progressed.
I guess that makes
Battlefield
sense.
control through King Boo's magic and Bowser Jr.'s paint. And since the Koopa Troop doesn't rely that much on technology,
Koopa, try famous for their black magic. Peacefully, mushroom people return to their mere Sonic.
Sage's hacking potential had
Bowser Jr., Kamek, King Boo, and cross between dimensions, countering. Could cross countering Sage at Infinite's banishing them to cyberspace or null space. I don't think that counts. Hold on. Okay, I get traversing the different dimensions. I get that. But also, if you put someone into a computer system, let's say cyberspace, and then you run a program that runs infinite possibilities, you know, something that Sage can do and has done, running infinite possibilities to see how Sonic would lose and all this stuff, couldn't you technically, I don't know, maybe I'm stretching it, but couldn't you technically trap them in an infinite timeline of infinite space where they couldn't cross out of those dimensions because they'd be infinitely going through infinite dimensions of infinite different possibilities? Maybe I'm overestimating this shit, but I'm just saying, like, whatever. Infinite's one. No, Infinite's one would also work because you're messing with their perception. I guess maybe if they traverse to another universe, the Infinite's effect would wear off, but as soon as they come back to their universe that they're fighting in, Infinite's ability, I would assume, would still take hold, where they would still be stuck in an illusion of null space. Which then, on that same note too, then, would mean, like, it's pretty much an illusion. So, like, they'll be trying to shoot at Infinite when Infinite's standing behind them. And then Metal Sonic will just come up and stab him in the back of the head. Like, I don't know. King Boo possessed EGAD's technology, a form of paranormal invasion Sage has never encountered. Yes, she has. What the fuck? Yes, she has. She fought back against the end. Mind you, she couldn't necessarily control the things, but she has fought against a supernatural force that was taking over a system. She has done that in the game she was introduced in.
little use.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted. Canceling Metal Sonic's
Yeah.
power copying, stealing the Phantom Ruby, and potentially swapping the Chaos Emerald.
Oh, wait, no. Hold on a minute. No, because this is also random as shit. Because isn't this random who gets what or whatever the bullshit? This is just random. like that. I wouldn't say that's a reliable use of their ability. Okay, whatever.
Also, secret weapon? Kamek is kinda busted, canceling Metal Sonic's power copy.
Unlike Eggman's finite and randomizing force jewels, Kamek's magic has a few limits in use, effects, and multiple targets at once. Kamek can also disable an opponent's abilities to use any item or transmute entire arsenals. All Magic Koopas
Stealing the Phantom Ruby and potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were huge
Potentially.
game changers.
Add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against. Even
You didn't even use his Chaos form, which he uses from the Chaos Emeralds in the movie. Or, I'm sure there's a lot more Archie shit that he does, but
with Sage's
we used it for Sonic. You're not going to use it for Eggman? Come on now. Bowser, truly loyal army, more useful in here. And mind you, I probably... Unless you're going to add his more cartoonier feats, yeah, Eggman's going to lose. No shit. Because you need that to do it. A truly loyal army, more useful inherent abilities, stronger base form. Hold on a minute. The end is like an ancient god-like thing. No! King Boo ain't strong enough than the end. Sage could fight that sucker off. No, I don't believe that shit. Stronger base form, cosmic and reality warping powers. Yeah, okay. Equivalent strength via forms. Okay. Kamek's mind control magic was ineffective. Eggman, far more intelligent. Cosmic reality warping weapons. Yep. Equivalent strength via mechs. Yep. Less efficient leadership. Okay. But then again, a lot of his robots are just kind of programmed, but whatever. Sage's technopathy was ineffective. That's bullshit again. Well, okay. Against any of his Bowser's tech, he doesn't have any tech. Yes, ineffective. Against stuff like that, no. Hey, guess what? No. Army is mostly vulnerable to transmutation magic. Okay, that I believe.
millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Just comparing
He thought them to be unbeatable, which
huge game changers.
add on that Bowser and his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions.
Yeah, but also, isn't that preparing beforehand? Mind you, I guess they did do that with the Chaos Emeralds, but then again, just take the Chaos Emeralds away, unless it's considered a specific part. But yeah, he use any power-ups whatsoever. Yeah, true, but also. What the fuck does that matter? Because don't you have to go find those still?
And potentially swapping the Chaos Emeralds were
So, it wouldn't be allowed?
huge game changers.
Add on that Bowser.
Sage's knowledge of the Titans relied on her data augmented by the Ancients. As Mario and Luigi brothers ship Bowser's army numbers well over 98 million without data from the Koopa troop. It is unlikely Sage would compute a... Why wouldn't she be able to? Sage's knowledge of the Titans relied on data. That's knowledge of the Titans. What does that have to do with any of this shit? Literally, if Eggman even is planning this, which apparently there is some kind of setup here for this, even though Timeless Speaking is not supposed to be set up, it's supposed to be them just, they just ran into each other. But anyways, he would be able to, Sage could 100%, she ran calculations on Sonic, Knuckles, Tails, and all this stuff on simulations and shit to figure out if they could defeat people or how they win and how this would all go down. Why wouldn't she be able to figure out about a spinning turtle that you can jump on it? What? No.
And his army can use any Mario power-up item, and they had millions, no, billions of combinations that the Eggman Empire just could not actively plan against.
Sage 100% could, though. Mind you, yeah, there's some bits of, family and all that other shit with Sonic and all that stuff, but, even then, she technically wasn't even wrong. Sonic did, lose, only when his friends gave up like their power allow him to like come back from corruption. Did he actually was able to defeat this thing? And even then, she died. And then like only in the DLC were they able to pass it up when Sonic was able to surpass his ultimate form.
Even with Sage's millions of plans to take down the Titans, she thought them to be unbeatable, which Sonic proved was incorrect.
Oh, hold on. It was unbeatable with Sonic doing it by himself, which is correct. He couldn't. He needed his friends to help him unlock the towers and all this other stuff, so he could then gain Supersonic 2, which then allowed him to do it, tied with the corruption power. And even then, they did it beforehand, and they still, he still needed help. She was right! Sonic couldn't beat the end! The Bend was unbeatable until they all worked together.
Just comparing their conquests makes it clear. The Eggman Empire took over.
Sonic defeated Eggman's army, quickly took over within months. All of you guys said the Sonic Force.
The whole planet, but Bowser's troop conquered most of the universe.
Eggman was no pushover. His wit, power output, and ridiculous machines gave Bowser the biggest fight of his life. But the Koopa King's ludicrous strength, abilities, and united forces ultimately prevailed.
Eggman.
And also, not counting Archie comics or, the movies, stuff like that, because, yes, where Lightman, whatever the fuck, Eggman definitely probably takes years and months or whatever of channeling the chaos, the Phantom Ruby's energy and all this other stuff to activate. Chaos Eggman doesn't need that. And also, if you're going to keep going with the idea that they just have shit immediately there, like the Chaos Emeralds or power-ups, the Prism, the Prism that, the Prism from Sonic Prime, which they said the Sonic Prime cartoon is canon to the games if you want to stick specifically to canon. So you could have Eggman collected those shit and boom, use that to go his Chaos, his Prism form out.
And tried to poach the king, and now he's cracked and scrambled.
The winner is Bowser.
Yeah, again, I saw that coming a mile away when you said all these ridiculous cartoony shit. If you look closely at the fight, you can see that Metal Sonic actually doesn't die from Bowser's attack. Said he died from his attack carrying his whole team the whole fight. Yep, Metal Sonic losing on chance, time, and instantly turning Neo is the most valid crash out, to be honest. Yeah, they say no one in the Koopa troop has seen Bowser's face in battle because he's always at the front. I've come to make an announcement. The entire fandom. He said the thing! King Boo being irritated at the wedding because he knows he's a catfish. It's funny as hell. No matter who won, we'll always remember that Bowser and Eggman cannot leave friends in the Olympic Games. The Death Egg come destroy stars, but Yoshi could match the level of power. It's something I never expected to hear. The Death Egg reveal, though, you see 10 points of light, then you see Death Eggs. Pinprick eyes light up and the way of the moon. How cool is that? Yeah, that was sick. Cool fight. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, as soon as they saw all this cartoony shit that Bowser was doing without anything, I was like, yeah, Eggman's gonna lose. But also, some of their reasoning is kind of bullshit. But, yeah, and also, again, you're also chopping his off at the legs, not giving him his actual super form. But, whatever. In any case, this is pretty cool. I got to see Sage. I got to see Metal. Infinite was kind of cool for the 5 seconds he was on screen. But, yeah, anyways. This video is long enough for a half-hour video. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this was sick. Let me see, where's Metal? I just realized, too, I'm pretty sure that's a movie Sonic reference there also. Sage is a badass. Hell yeah. Alright. We'll end this here. Thank you for watching. I'm sure videos I've done. Links for all my Facebook subscription buttons are on there, so I'm check out all my other videos. Hopefully you enjoy this. This is badass. Some things I don't agree with, but again, that's every Death Battle. That's also why I don't watch Death Battle that much. At all. I haven't watched Death Battle in years. The only reason I watched this was because it was Eggman versus Sonic, or Bowser, and, Cyrus asked, if I want to watch it. I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? I've heard some good things about it, so yeah. I guess, pretty cool. At least I learned some more newer things about Sonic that I didn't, because I haven't played all the games, sadly. But, maybe I'll get around to it. But thanks for watching. Check out videos. Hope you enjoy this. Check out my streams. Check out Wolf Town, my own animated series, and we will. Especially because there's these Sonic references that will be coming up soon, and we will. See you later. God, Metal and Sage, hell yeah. And also the freaking Death Cannon reveal, the freaking Death Egg reveal. Holy shit. Freaking cool as hell.